you having that bright light on me. It'd be easier to see things, but it's actually blinding me. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Larry. All right. I think I can put that down a little bit. So you can actually see the stuff. Let me close that door. I was just happy I was able to figure out. They made me change. Hey, Carrie, they made changes to Facebook again. So you now have to log in on your each account. So I have to be on the Gray Barn Antique account to get in here. I couldn't figure out how to answer emails earlier. Hello, Dina. Okay. All right, let's see what time is it. 5:32. All right, let's get started. I got started a little bit late gathering stuff because we had a little late afternoon rush. So without further ado, I've gathered something from almost all our vendors, and it might be a little bit longer than half an hour tonight because I actually grabbed from a lot of them 3 or 4 items. So without further waiting, I have from, put that in there. I have from our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse, who's vendor number 56, and she's a 30% off vendor. Little sewing box. It does have some cosmetic wear, so it's very cute. It opens up. It doesn't have any holders in it. It's just a plain little sewing box that would be cute painted or left as is. It does have little finishing nails in it, no screws. It is an older one, and this is just $21. So if anybody's interested, all you do is say sold sewing box. You have to tell me which items because there is a lag. Hey, Barbara, of about 15 to 30 seconds, depending on your server and whatever else is going on in Facebook land. So just comment sold and which item, because I might be on to the next item by the time you say sold. So, okay. This is from our vendor. Oh, she did not put firm on it. This is from the Looking Glass. It is a very nice, sturdy basket, handled. Excuse me, and she is this month. She is currently 40% off. So this really nice vintage basket becomes just $3.60. You can see it's very sturdy. It's not a cheap little flimsy one. $3.60 for this really cute basket. Great on your table with your bread with a little linen in there. Perfect with the holidays coming up. It'd be a very cute little centerpiece display. Great price. $3.60 for that little basket. And if I don't comment that something is sold, if anybody in the audience lets me know, please, that would be great. I grabbed this cute little trinket, Bone China, Taiwan. It's a little ring holder for $2. It's very sweet. It says rings and things. It has a little hole here so you can hang it by your sink, or you can just put it by your sink like this. It does sit flat or it does hang, and it's only $2. It's very sweet little. So little things like this we can easily ship. And if you're watching this afterwards, if you're watching the replay, you need to direct message us either on our Instagram or our Facebook, or you can also email us. We got a lovely email last week from a young lady down in Louisiana who's now buying with us and having it shipped down. So. I'm not seeing any comments other than Barbara's last comment of hi, Jeanette. So let me just look on my phone and make sure. Yeah, that's the last one. All right, so we have from our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques, a really nice old ball jar of buttons for $12. It's a twist cap, zinc lid. You can see this has, hey Christina, this has a lot of old buttons in it. And it's just $12 for the great old jar filled with old buttons. Hello, Miss Richie. So this is the kind of zinc lid. Should have a porcelain thing in the inside. No, it doesn't have that. So you can see it is stuffed to the top with buttons for just $12. So if you want that, you just say sold button jar if you're just joining us. Easy to ship for us. We're going to go with a nice piece of glass that came out of the case today. It is a piece of uranium glass from Auntie's Attic. It is Fenton Custard Melon Vase, uranium signed. I'm going to bring it up to the light for you to see. It's just $24. He's here. All right, so I'm going to show you this up close. It is Fenton. It is signed. And it's just $24. And you can see that is uranium glass. And this is just a black light. This one's the beast. This is the big one. But you can get the bulbs and stuff on Amazon if you want to put that in your curio or to put underneath a shelf. You can get, you know, less expensive. I lucked out on this. They call it the beast. The box actually says the beast. This thing lights everything up really well. And I happened to be on when for some reason it was only like 20-something dollars. I received mine, and then like a few days later I received an email saying that the price was wrong, but you know, congratulations, you've got it. We're now marking them up. If you want to buy more, they're going to be more. So I lucked out. All right. So again, that's just $24 for the piece of Fenton. I'm going to put this back because I don't want to have it out here and risk breakage on that. Funny that way. All right. Oh, you got it. Miss Missy Bodina there. Here's my little Post-its. Dina. Let's see. Put it with your other treasures that we have for you. All right. Yes, I did get a big one there. Yeah, that's why they call it the beast. I did get lucked out, so let me put that on there for you. I'm still going to leave it in there because I just don't want to risk any damage. From our vendor, Pickin' Wildflowers, really nice little pumpkin wicker basket. Now this is a, you know, it's sturdy enough. It's just $6.40, very cute. You know, I wouldn't recommend putting the candy in that you hand out to the kids, but it would be adorable to have your candy. It's not even, I don't think it's ever been used. It's got like this thing on there still. It'd be cute just to have your candy in the house or even on your table at Thanksgiving. You can put little goodies in there. And it's just $6.40 for the little wicker pumpkin basket. So, put that over here. And the pumpkin's rolling, 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 rolling. Keep the pumpkins rolling. Okay, I grabbed this little dog from CJ's Finds. He's a cute little ceramic puppy, just $2.40. He is small. He does not have a maker's brand, so to me, he's most likely a hobbyist piece. Somebody painted him and he just got kiln fired, and he's just $2.40. So we have a lot of littles like this that are just great little gifts to give to people, priced really well. I grabbed some tonight, and there's a bunch throughout the shop. Try to keep our vendors keeping their prices as best they can. I grabbed this because of the color. It's like a peachy, orangey planter. It's a vintage, marked 447 USA. It's an interesting shape from Belmont Farmhouse, and that's just $4.90. It doesn't even look like it was used. Sometimes you get like that, the line that's in there. This one doesn't even have that. It does have some shelfware, but no chips, and that is just $4.90 for that really pretty little planter. Put stuff where I'm not going to trip on it. That's always my challenge. Also from Belmont Farmhouse. Now it does have a little bit, a lot of times the enamelware does have rust. This does have rust on the edges here and along the lip. The inside's pretty clean. It's the blue and white speckled little enamel, and it's just $6.30. So it's cute. It's got a little hook to hang it. If you want to just put it in your kitchen, it's extra little decoration. Very sweet little piece. This one I have to figure out the price. All right, 40% off this month. This is a pretty piece of Aqua Northwood opalescent footed dish. So this is just $12. It's an aqua blue, and it has like that milky rim along it. They call that opalescence along the way, and it is footed, and it's aqua glass. Guess you'd have to look it up. I'm not seeing a signature, but she's got it as Northwood, and that's just $12 for that. And it's got these swirly little feet on it. Very pretty little piece of glass. So if you want that, just say sold aqua glass, and you'll have that. I know you're hearing a lot of clinking and stuff. I'm not breaking anything. A lot of things I picked have lids on them. This is no exception. This is just $5 firm from our vendor, Picking Wildflowers. It's not super old. It's a little lidded apple potpourri dish. See, it's got these little holes in it. You put your potpourri in there. Very cute. And it's just $5 for the little potpourri dish. And we have little sachets that you can put in there. Even like if you wanted to put anything that's got a scent on it, like a scented soap or whatever, that will bleed through there. And that's just $5 for this cute little apple pie dish. Okay. All right. It's always fun back here. It's always trying not to kill myself here or break things. All right, let's see how much this is. This is from the Hip Chick. So this is, she's a 30. You got it, Carrie. Everybody, so, yeah, okay. I have Carrie for the little apple pie dish. All right. Now this is from our vendor, the Hip Chick, for $15.40. It's a spray bottle number 2. It's blue Larvex. So I don't think it works anymore. I'm going to assume it was a bug spray killer, as you can see here. This, I think this does come out. So very cool old piece of glass for just $15.40. Really nice cobalt. You could probably, it looks like since that comes off so nice and easily, you could probably drop one of those little denture cleaner tablets right in there with some warm water and let it sit. Some Dawn or whatever, and it'll clean it out. It's not flash glass, so you don't have to worry about removing that blue glass. It will not go off because it is in the glass. Now I have a great deal coming up from our Looking Glass. There's a set of 4 vintage tall shot glasses, just $6. You have the King of Hearts, and this is for the set. We have the Jack of Spades, and then they have a little on the back. They also have that design. Queen of Clubs and the Jack of Diamonds. So you get all 4 of those little shot glasses for just $6 firm from the Looking Glass. So that's a good little deal. I'm sure it was a much bigger set at one point, but that's what we have left on those. 4 for $6. And you keep in mind, a lot of times shot glasses sell anywhere from $3 to $5 each. You got it, Miss Lloyd. That's a very good deal because they do go for a lot more individually. All right, we're almost done with the stuff from the floor. We have this, it's very light, balsa-like wood. It's thin. It's carved wall art, just $6.30 from our vendor, the Hip Chick. It just says, welcome aboard. It's got this rope in here. It's just a light piece of lightweight wood, little boat design. That'd be cute if you have any rooms that have nautical themes, or you know, a lot of times people have that kind of design in their bathroom. That would be cute, in your boathouse, whatever. Just $6.30 for that. Now this is a good deal that's coming up. This has some good weight to it, and she's got it as used condition, so it does have some patina to it. It's just $10.50 for this candle holder. It has these little plastic purplish clear grapes on it. So you can see it is, now that's the only plastic part. The rest of this is metal. It does have some weight. It'd be a cute display piece too. So if you do any shows or anything, if you want to, I mean, it does have little pokey things there for your candles to be wedged onto, but you still can hang jewelry or whatever off on it and put things up on top of that. It's just $10.50. It's not going to blow over in the wind. So that is a nice little display piece if you do any kinds of shows as well. You don't have to always use everything for what it was made for. So that's a nice piece right there, just $10.50. Now from Andover Junction, we have this really cool, it's a tequila bottle from Mexico. He is, here we go, made in Halliburton, well, it's Halliburton, China. I don't think it was made in China. That's just the name of the company. This is from 1975. It is an eagle. It is obviously empty, and it is just $15.20 I'm not feeling any damage. The cork, as usual, is worn. You can see in there. And that's a very neat old piece right there. Nice little old liquor decanter for just $15.20 from our vendor, Andover Junction. So, and that does it for the floor. Now we're going to tackle everything that's up here. Now, this poor guy, he's priced because he's been in some kind of accident, possibly a cat-related accident. But he's very unusual. Usually he'd be a folded knee elf, but he can't really fold his knees up anymore. His feet are missing and his arms are missing. But he still displays really cutely. He's just $6.40. He's got the little plastic face, the little velvet hat. So, I mean, if you're just hanging him on your tree and you collect these types of elves, he's just $6.40. Again, he has been attacked. He's lost his feet and his arms, but he's just $6.40 because of that. Otherwise, he'd be closer to $20 if he was completely intact. And that was from Render Jazzy Junk. Also from Jazzy Junk, this is a really good price on this. Yes, he does need a home. Just $6.40 for this little wood box. It's got old nails in it. Came out of something, possibly just a very plain sewing machine. This doesn't have very fancy, but it does have that size drawer to it. So I'm going to say that this was most likely a sewing box drawer. It's just $6.40. A great little paint project. These make great little shelves. That's a really good price on this. So you want to throw some paint on it or just a little bit of oil on it, Murphy's oil or hemp oil. You got it, Miss Lloyd. That's good, because now I can put your shot glasses in there. Perfect fit. Yeah, that's a good deal, Christina. All right, I've got items 1, 2, and 3. They are all the same price, $5.20. These are jars filled with vintage jewelry beads. I don't know about the conditions of them. I'm not going to take the stuff out of them because they're just $5.20. This is jar number, I'm going to give you jar numbers. This is jar number 2. I should have moved the garbage can before I did this. All right, so this one, does this help if I put this light back on? Yeah, okay. So you can see this one's got, focus, there we go. So this is jar number 2. And you can see these are just jars filled with beaded jewelry. I don't want to, it's not one of those, it's one of those nice tight lids on there. And each of these are just $5.20. That was jar 2 of the jewelry. I'm going to show you jar number 1. I just numbered these, so in case this one's pinks and blues, also $5.20, and I'm calling this one jar number 1. And the jars themselves are really nice and collectible. So that one's just $5.20. So great little projects in there, especially if you make jewelry. Always nice to have extra beads. We actually, on some of these fancier beads, and this is number 3, also just $5.20 for any of these jars of beads. So like one like this, we used to make dollhouse lamps out of these. And then the chimney would be just the tip of we'd cut a piece of a straw off. So this would be a beautiful little, we used to make some really cute little Gone with the Wind lamps for our dollhouses with these kind of beads. And these are just $5.20. So you don't feel guilty when you're not paying that much to chop these up and use them in your crafts. Or to recreate new beautiful jewelry that's, you know, more modern, fits your style a bit. Good deal on those. $5.20, jars 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now also, this is from our CJ Finds from the stage. I just want to make sure there's no chips on it. I'm not feeling anything. No maker's mark. Jar number 3 sold. You got it. You got it, Miss Lloyd. Now this is a beautiful piece of blue glass, colonial blue glass compote with ruffled edges for $9.60. Very pretty. It's got the ruffled edge. It's got a little design in it. The bottom has a cute little shape to it. And that's just $9.60 for that pretty little piece of glass right there. Now also from Catherine's Finds, CJ's Finds, I have a trinket tray for $8. Looks like aluminum. It says it's marked. I don't see the mark on it. It's got some good weight to it. It's the 3-tier candle hand. It's oh gosh, it's over. I put it over here. It's like a brownish black. It's multiple colors. It's kind of washed to make it look like it's vintage. So this has a little bit of, it's been used, just $8 for the little tray. All right, I found a piece of Falstaff pottery in the shop, Longaberger, I'm sorry. I know I have people that love their Longaberger pottery. This is from Burning Sensation Antiques, and this is $30.40 after the discount. It's like a green with creamy yellow. It does have the Longaberger mark on the bottom. It is heavy already, so if you add any liquids to it, it's going to make it even heavier. So just make sure if you're buying this to purchase to use, if you have any problems with your wrists, this is not the pitcher for you. But it's a great decorative piece. Would be really pretty with flowers in it on your table. This is from Good to Go. It's just $4.80. The cap is as is. You can see it's broken, but it's just a cool amber alcohol bottle. Just very neat, and that's just $4.80. These are so cool to have just in your bathroom, or you know, if you love old lab equipment, this is a great little thing. If you have somebody, we're getting close to the holidays, start shopping, people. Get those Christmas closets, drawers, whatever holiday you celebrate, start getting those gifts lined up. This is an aluminum eagle flag topper. This is the eagle. I don't know if you'd be able to, how you'd put that into anything. It has a little hole here for something. It's just $4.80. It's just a cool little eagle if you collect eagles, and it's lightweight. You got it, Charlene. Now this has got a few pieces. I got Charlene first for the alcohol bottle, Debbie. So. Now this one is very interesting, and it's a really good price. It does have some condition issues. It is old. Let me get the price on this because this is 25% off. $28.50. It has got serious weight. It is an old phone, and it actually has this interesting little headset piece with it. It's got the, like the operator, you know, the call waiting. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's separate. That got caught up in there. All right, so just the phone is $28.50. So he's been playing with the stuff over there, getting everything twisted up on us. And this does have some, what does he say on it? So he tried to scratch off the number, crack. Okay, so we've got some cracks up here on the front. So it does have some condition issues. It was very cool, and it's just $28.50. These are the kinds in the old mystery movies that they'd be able to take somebody out with. And how you do that, you'll just break your cell phone. And that one's quite worn, whoever owned that one. Now this is the test set of operators headphones, untested. So you got her little thing here for the ear, and that these really haven't changed much over the years. I was a conference operator for MCI back in 97 to 98 before I started working at McGraw-Hill. And other than having it go over our head, this is pretty much what we wore on what they called the bridges. This is 1875. So. Now this piece has some weight to it. This is a nice piece of crystal, and this has been reduced from 60 to 50 to now 40, and then the 20% off, so just $32 for this Mikasa decanter that's in pristine shape. I mean, even this is, the stopper is heavy, and that's just a beautiful crystal decanter for just $32. Oh, you were an operator too? Yeah. I only did that for a year, and then I ended up in the city working. That was fun times. Interesting job. This is a really good deal. This is just $1.60 for the pair of little Holland-like souvenir clogs. They're hand painted. It's like an embossed painting on it. Just $1.60. It's got the little windmills, tiny little souvenir shoes. Yeah. Yeah, I was a conference operator, and I was the lead conference operator to do those calls, those big calls. It was a lot less stressful working at McGraw-Hill. This is from 1978, and she doesn't have any cracks. Little cute little girl doll. These are from like the 1970s. It's like Holly Hobby style for $1.60, and that is from our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques. She's very sweet, just $1.60. She's got a little dog pulling on her there. So just a cute little figurine there, and bell that actually works. Now from our vendor, I'm going to come around so you can see these. We have a couple of pieces, and she has more in her booth of the Kirk's Folly. So, and this was like a big thing on QVC and stuff. So I'm not quite familiar with it myself, but I'm sure if you look it up, because I don't wear much jewelry. So these are the pot o' gold earrings, and they are $23. And then she has also, that matches that, this is a brooch. It's like a little cup with wings, and this is 36 firm. Ah, and there goes the tag. Oh. Very cool, Lynn. Yeah, we have a couple other things that we'll feature from them. So 23 and firm for the earrings, and then 36 firm for the brooch. And there's a little fairy, I didn't even realize that, now I see it. On each of those, there's a little fairy that sits in the pot of gold. So lots of rhinestones, very festive and colorful. We did sell a couple of the pieces to a dealer that has a shop closer to the city. So they must be good enough prices that she's able to take them and flip them there. So if you want them up at the end, I know people. The Archie drinking glass. I think so. Yeah, I think. Did we pull that aside? We might have pulled that aside for you. Yeah, they were expensive. So I guess that's a good deal. I think. Did Don go get that? I think I know where that is. Yeah, I know whose that was. I'll have to remember to pull that tomorrow. This is from our vendor, Redreamable. It's a cute little elephant planter. He's not super old. He's just $15.20. And he's Majelica style. He's 5.5 inches tall, 6.5 inches wide, 4.5 inch diameter. So it's not too deep. Yeah, I remember you got the Snoopy one. So very cute on both sides. Very happy little elephant. He's got his trunk up for good luck there, and that's Majelica style for just $15.20. I got a Disney dwarf Sleepy for $8. He still has his official Disney tag on it, and he is from our vendor Vintage Crush. It has the website, so it's not, you know, it's older but not super old, www.disney.com. He's very cute. He's in very good condition. He's just $8 for Sleepy. All right. Also from Star Wars, who we had the Kirk's Folly from. She has a lot of Star Wars in. I grabbed this Star Wars mug. I don't have a year on it. And that is $12.80 for a Boba Fett and Greedo mug. For our Star Wars collectors. From On Second Thought, I told you this one was going to run a little bit longer tonight because I did grab a lot of stuff, and Don has to put it all away tomorrow. I'm seeing John Breeze up there. Yeah, you have the Snoopy one. Yeah, I'll have to look for the Archie one. I think that was out of Bronx Man Cave. It's just a little repro little drawer for $17.60. Wood with a little metal flower on it, and that's from On Second Thought. Where did I get this from? This is from Redreamable. This is a very unusual piece of art glass. It does not, the console is not very smooth, so this is blown glass. It's a it has like a swung base feel to it, and that's just $7.20. It's got blue into like a amberish colored glass, and then back down to the blue. And that's just $7.20 for that pretty little piece of glass. Kind of reminds me of like a seashell back here, like Venus's seashell in the back. And that's just $7.20. From our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques. This is just $4. Let me make sure there's no chips or anything on it. I'm not feeling anything. I'm going to come around because it's tiny and I want to make sure you can see it. $4 for this cute little pink glass basket. And that's pink. It might come across a little peachy on there, but... And that's just $4 for the little pink glass basket. To move this. I knew I forgot to do one thing tonight, and that was to move that so I could get in and out of here easily. You have to be an acrobat to work behind this counter. This is not old. This is from our vendor On Second Thought. black canister with a cow for $17.60. So this would be good for your utensils on your kitchen counter. You got it, Lynn. I got the basket for Lynn. So, and that's just $17.60 for the crock, not old, with the cow. There it is. I gotta find where I put that. Now I see it. Okay. That's a cute little piece of glass. Good deal on that. Okay. What else do I have in here? From our vendor, Bronx Man Cave, Ballantine Ale and Beer. I used to have a lady that would buy a lot of this, and from Newark, New Jersey, because she lives on Ballantine Road. I think they have a lot of Ballantine stuff now. And this would be on the bar. It would hold the swizzle sticks and other sundries that they need for your drinks. $48.75. You can see it has been in a bar. This would come out so you could easily clean it. In very good condition. Just $48.75. And it has a little thing down here made in Newark. So if you like local beer pieces, Valentine's the way to go. All right. Ooh, these work. These are from, they actually work pretty well. Oh, so I go this way, though. Huh. These are just $14.40 for the pair of mother of pearl binoculars. There are some wear. They were used. These are from Good to Go. Some black paint missing. I'm trying to see if I can find a maker's mark on them. Usually they'd be marked. I don't see one. But these are little opera glasses for $14.40, and they do work. They work very well, actually. From Redreamable, I have these adorable, little opera glasses. Well, it's for, well, they don't have the holder on them, but if you had the nosebleed sections up there to see the performance going on, these are very, like, they'd be a little dainty, not like binoculars. You'd have these in your bag when you go to the shows. And all right, Weisenheimer. You got it, Miss Lloyd. Like I said, they work really well. So if you want to, like, spy on your neighbors and stuff, or if you're driving around and need to look at something, they're kind of discreet because they're small enough. So I got the opera glasses for Christina. These are made in Japan. Still have their original little cork stoppers, but I don't know how long those will last. It's Mr. and Mrs. Skunk for $11.20. They're little salt and pepper shakers. Very cute. All right, get ready, because I know you all love these Lennox cats that we bring up. This one is Sitting Pretty, no box. This is made in Taiwan, this one. And she is just $12 from Auntie's Attic. And she stands about 5.5 inches tall. It's very pretty little kitty cat for just $12 from Lennox. This has recently been reduced. You got it, Charlene. I had a feeling that you would go for that one. It's a nice one. All right, I have Charlene for the Lennox cat. All right. This has just been reduced to $8. This is an Andrea by Satic Rooster Creamer. It's very colorful. It's like an individual little creamer there. There's the label on the bottom. Reminders because we care. Oh, for the skunk. Okay. And he's just $8. There's all different. I mean, this little shape, you could, from different brands and everything, you could start just a whole collection. I know people, I have like the cow creamers. You can start with these and just get all different brands and everything in different sizes and different prints, and they'll basically, that'd be really cool. You can start a collection of those. Now I have this. I was told to look this up online. It is a Sadler Cube Apple Blossom 2-cup teapot with gold trim, made in England, and it's priced at $31.20. So apparently this one is pretty rare. It's got like a little gold crown top on there. And like I said, you're always more than welcome to wait a couple minutes, go look that up. I really wish I'd moved this garbage can. Boy. Whoosh. I just want you to see the label so you can. And like I said, there's a minor chip on the spout. That's why she's got it priced at that. So let's see. There's the chip. All right, so, and it's called Apple Blossom by Sadler. And I'm putting that back in the case. All right, let me put that back in the case so it doesn't get chipped further. All right, this, I think you can see from there. I'm going to turn it on from there and let you think, oh, I might have enough cord. This I don't have running because he does work. One of the things doesn't go up all the way though. It's very loud. It's like a little motor in there. It's supposed to look like a flame, but two of the little things aren't. I mean, I guess you could probably open it down and maybe get it to work. This is from Betty's Treasures. This is $14.40 for the plug-in jack-o'-lantern light. It's plastic. It's newer. But you can hear that little mower because it's got a little blower going in there. I had two flames going before. I think they just rest in there funny. So the little lighted jack-o'-lantern, he is plugged in. And you just turn them off nice and easy. And he is just $14.40 for the plug-in plastic jack-o'-lantern. This is from our vendor, Auntie's Attic, 4 1/4 inches tall. Let me see, that is an amber with green handles vase for just $12. I don't know if you can see that color on that. Yeah, you can. So, and that's just $12, and it's a shorter little guy. That's a pretty little piece of art glass there. It just kind of always, anytime I see anything like that, I'm always thinking, you know, like it's mad at me. It's almost anthropomorphic. Okay, I grabbed this out of the case. He is, he has a tight hairline in him. Yeah, here it is. There's a tight hairline that runs through. He's $8 for the clown reamer. He's porcelain, he's old polka dot, vintage porcelain polka dot cow reamer, made in Japan. Does have that tight hairline through him. He's just $8 because of that damage. He's 1920s, 1930s on him. He's got some damage here too. There's some chips on there. So that's damage. He's just $8 because of his little condition issues. But he's still got that cute little face. This is from Andover Junction. There's a chip off his ear. And it's been chipped that way a long time. You can tell by that. Made in Japan, made in Occupy Japan, $4 for the anthropomorphic little pig that's laying on his side there. The chip is more visible from the back. He's just chilling with his arm like that. So he's made in Occupy Japan. Because he's been humanized, we call that anthropomorphic. So, little anthropomorphic pig from Occupy Japan. So that dates it from 48 to 52 or 47 to 52. And he's just $4. Of course, I put things way up high here, so, okay, not too bad of a stretch. Also from Auntie's Attic, I grabbed a cute little celluloid handle button hook, and that's just $4.80. So these were the Victorian shoes. You would need this in order to do your shoelaces up on your shoes. You would pull the buttons. They didn't have shoelaces. You'd pull the button to close it, even the back of your clothing and that, and that's what these button hooks were for. So just $4.80 for that one. That's a good deal. If you like antiques and vintage treasures, that's a good one to have in your collection if you don't already. I grabbed this from our Betty's Treasures out of the case. I don't see any maker's marks on it. This is a metal hen on nest salt cellar for $14.40. It looks like it's got like enamel paint inside of it. Okay, sold on which, John Pock? The button hook. I need you to say which item because I'm moving along. The hook, you got it. We'll put that with your stuff. It's a very nice one too. It's in really good condition, good price. So again, this little salt cellar that's missing the spoon. We actually, I don't know if there's any spoons left still. You can see where this little slot. So if you know somebody who collects, this is a great cross collectible. Somebody who collects salt cellars, I'm sure they don't have this one. Or if they collect the little nesting hens, this is a great little find for them as a gift or for your own collections. And that's just $14.40. And it has the enamel finish inside. So it was used, it's usable like that. So, and that was out of the case. Also from her shelf, from Betty's Treasures, we have another piece of Lenox. This is the newer, made in China. This is the October, my own guardian angel. No box, and she's just— for the guardian angel from Lenox. And she's got the I guess it's supposed to be kind of an opal stone in there. You got it, Christina. That's a good little find there. All right, I got Christina for the little hen on the nest. Sold already, Kim. Sorry. And this is the little angel. I don't know if that's going to focus. You got it, Miss Kerner. Looks like we're coming up on our last item, which I grabbed, which is in really good shape and always are a very good seller. This is from Auntie's Attic. Just gotta make sure I don't step on anything that's below me. Ooh, that's got some weight to it. This is a Hanson utility scale, and it does work, and it is just $28. It is the cream with the red, and it is working, and it goes up to really 24 pounds. This is not legal in trade use, so this is a kitchen scale. This would not be used in in a butcher or any grocery store, that because they have to have them, they would get them certified. That's why when you find a lot of older hanging scales in that, there'll be piles and piles of stickers on it, because every year the guy comes through and he certifies to make sure that the customers aren't getting ripped off in any way. And sometimes, I'm sure sometimes it benefited the shop that was also selling. So that one is just $28 for that. So I did go through everything today. If there's anything you want brought back up, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off. Get home, cook Donnie his dinner. I know tonight is going to be mac and cheese. He'll be happy about that. Reminder, October 8th and 9th is the fall marketplace. We'll have some visitors here. Our friend, Mary Ann from Butterfly Wishes will be here. She did my beautiful floral display. It's not just a scale model, yes dear. And two of our other vendors that we've had here will be back as well. Silvery Moon Jewelry. Excellent, we'll see you then. She does beautiful work. And the other one will be our friend from Sweet Lace Photography will back up visiting as well. We tried to get Kevin that weekend, but it is his wedding anniversary, so he's not going to be able to come out and play. So we'll wish them a happy anniversary that weekend. I'm going to sign off. I will see you again next week. I don't know if you noticed today on Instagram, Facebook, because I feed it over. I can only do on Instagram 7 pictures, so I did little booth visits where you just kind of scroll through the pictures. So if you see anything in those pictures, if you zoom up on your phone, if you're using your phone, and you need information on, just direct message me and say, what's the price on that? And just say which vendor it was in so I know where to go look for it. I'll be doing more of those tomorrow, and tomorrow night I will do another new YouTube video. So take care. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.